Hello, I'm Chucky J, and it's time to explore Morrowind now, as the ad over here says. So let's dig in and see what we've got. The new Warden subclass is going to, not subclass, the new Warden class is going to be a lot of fun. I think it's very important to remember that this is the first class they've added since the game came out. So a lot of people are going to be trying it out for the first time, and I think that's the number one reason why it is it seems to have paths into all the major like types of characters that you want. It can be tanky, it can be a healer. There we go, Morrowind. It can do DPS, and it's got these summonable creatures and such. But I'm hopeful that that doesn't mean that it's the only option. Once you've tried out the rebalanced classes and you've tried out the Warden, hopefully it's not such a big deal. But initially people were freaking out like, oh, the Warden's so good. It's just the best class, period. I'm hoping that's not the case, or maybe they'll rebalance it quickly. I don't know. You would think that that's what the public test server on PC is for, to do stuff like that. Okay, so these are my three characters. They're all Daggerfall Covenant. This is my main, my Templar. But we're going to create a new character, and we won't be in the Daggerfall Covenant. We're going to do Ebonheart Pact. I'm in a trading guild that whenever they do PvP events, and they'll like go into the Imperial City and stuff like that, they roll Ebonheart Pact. So gotta go EP. Now, should I be an Argonian? You can be an Imperial. My Templar is already an Imperial. So, but I think I want to be careful and pick something that makes sense for this. Because I'm gonna go Warden. So I want to be careful. Nord, Argonian. Healing received. Health and Magicka. Or Dark Elf. Dark Elf is versatile. Magicka DPS. High Elf or Breton, which I can't do. Healer, Breton, or High Elf. Let's go Dark Elf. And we're going to be a Warden. Yep, I'm cool with that. Now, I didn't think of a name. I just don't, I mean, I don't know enough about the lore to make a really great name. Let's do that. I don't know. We are definitely skipping the tutorial. Now, new characters actually start out in Morrowind, assuming you have the chapter. So there was supposed to be an introductory video, and somehow I skipped it. Nice. Got all the collector's edition stuff. Mounts. Let's just, whoa. Right. Guild message of the day. There we go. Chapters. Costumes. Let's go ahead and wear it. Oh yeah. Dun, da, da. Personalities. Heroic, sure. And let's wear... Yeah, so I bought the Alliance Rider hood in the Crown store, and it depends on your character's alliance. So I've been having the Daggerfall hood when I wear it. Now we've got an Ebonheart Pact one. So there we go. Collection stories, chapters, Morrowind, there you go. We will start the quest here. Upgrade. Let's not worry about that right now. Okay. May as well go ahead and steal some stuff while we're here. Gotta get out of first person here. There we go. You've received mail. So they're taking me through all this stuff as if I'm a new account, which is fine. You have a limited number of mail slots. Oh, there's all my Discovery Pack stuff. 2 experience scrolls, that's good. Oh! I completely forgot. I was gonna make some training gear for myself. But what I think I'm gonna do is wait until this character hits like level 4, level 6, something like that, then make it. So Warden costume I used, 3 treasure maps, awesome. I would give the treasure maps to my higher level characters so they get good stuff. And we actually get a crown crate, which is great. So let's take all that. I think that starts the quest as well. That's probably what I just did. I skipped the... Okay, cool. Anything like furniture or stuff like that, I'm going to pass on to my other characters. Waterlogged strongbox. Oh, I have some training gear already. Okay. That's perfect. Let's do that. Training. And we have a training bow. That's fine. So once I get out and start doing stuff, I'll use one of the experience scrolls. Cool, cool, cool. Got some nice starting gear here. Okay, I think we're... Except for the desk. Gotta check the desk. Okay. This is good, though. There are probably people who are coming back to the game for the first time in a while. And they could use some help. Sedaline. Okay, so they are giving you messages here. So, for new characters, they've hidden... so I'm going Magicka. Character skills. I'm gonna do one of each, for sure, just to get things going here.
What do you want?
Got the Cliff Racers. And Fungal Growth, which is the healing. And Frost Armor. Okay. And let's assign Soul Magic as well. That's fine. Good, good, good. Look at that on the... Let's see, collections, mounts, Dwarven Warhorse. Okay. Boom. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Empty soul gems, yes, yes, yes. I need to turn on, I want the, on the interface, I want... Huh? Oh. Combat, it must be then. Okay, ability bar, always show. Attribute bars, sure. Resource numbers. We'll do percent. Ultimate number. And somewhere here they added... There we go, buffs and debuffs. Boom. That's a huge change that they made. Okay. Oh. I'm already getting... just from running around using it? Okay, cool. Did I... Alright, we're gonna do always show then. There we go. Okay. Perfect.
Don't give me any trouble.
Oh, Sky Shard already. That's good. Have to go into that house, I guess. Okay. The governor's office. So this I do know. I have not played Morrowind, but I did start it. So I do remember the governor's office. Yep, explaining Sky Shards, that's good. Every 3 gives you a skill point. Okay, there's nobody back here, but it's just cheese. As much as we love cheese in the Elder Scrolls, that's not what I need right now.
If you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy at the moment. Come back and see. Satan is the preeminent port into Vardenfell. I process new arrivals so the Tribunal knows who might be gallivanting across this fair land. It's so much more prestigious than my efforts for the Gold Coast Trading Company. Once, long ago in another life, I served as a clerk for the company right here in Vardenfell. Helped build many of the fine Imperial-style structures you see. I must have impressed House Hlalu, for they offered me this distinguished position. For the most part, but sometimes it takes great effort not to strangle one or more of these pointy-eared blusterers. For example, no one ever remembers their birth sign. Some even try to change their answers on repeat visits, as if I wouldn't notice.
Okay. And back in the governor's office. Okay. So, should we go out there? Let me just take this quest that's over here. Well, it just disappeared. Alright, never mind. Got a way shrine. Good, good, good. Talk to Canon Valasa.
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed, Lord Vivek, and left a colleague alone at the tomb. Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrano ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivek bestowed upon us. Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra, or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
Kaiser, what's wrong? Someone help!
By the three! First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Cool.
Those words, what do they mean?
What happened?
Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle!
Lord Vivek, protect me. That was Azura, the Queen of the Night Sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord Vivek's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us. The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event... She said evil creeps through the land. I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the tomb. We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivek. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee. Vile creatures from oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, if they're still there, they'll rip Canon Levoul apart. He's definitely not a warrior. Just look at what they did to the Buoyant Armiger. The Buoyant Armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord Vivek's deeds through actions and words. Poor Urnsey. Those monsters went straight for her. Her blood flowed like lava from Red Mountain. Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn. The mountain sits at the center of Vardenfell, periodically rumbling like a sleeping Nyx shaking its leg. Lately, however, it seems to be waking from its long slumber. You don't know Lord Vivek, one of the living gods of the Dunmer Tribunal. You must be new to our land, Outlander. But there's no time. Canon Levoul remain behind. He needs help if he's going to get inside the tomb and ask Vivek's questions.
Right.
Yes, one of the god monarchs of Morrowind. He's the warrior poet who lives in a grand palace in Vivek City. Lord Vivek sent us on this holy mission to request information from Canon Levoul's ancestor. It breaks my heart that I have failed him.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Urnsey. Alright, well let's see, I do see a quest marker over here now. Let's grab this and then head off on our mission.
Dog. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere? Going for a walk? This one often walks. Around here, I mean. Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this one laugh. Hallin here is just horrible. Bandits kicked this one out of his home and stole his crops. Hallin here is just a simple farmer, you see. They will make me a starving pauper. You will help? Oh, bless you. This one planted his crops in a cavern nearby. Saint Sipilu, Please, retrieve my notes and poison the water. Without proper irrigation, the plants will wither. It pains me to kill them, but these bandits must not prosper. You are a true hero, Walker. A brave and noble warrior. Falora and I are forever in your debt.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just... Hey! You and I have the same belt buckle. What are the chances, huh? I am sorry. This one is a nervous wreck. Halingir is growing a rare Khajiiti herb. Very delicate and very desirable. Good for seasoning fish and soothing the humors. Satisfied?
I think it's that drug. Can't remember what it's called right now.
Do not worry, Walker. You can depend on Halingir.
Okay. Now we boogie off on our journey, but before we do that, we better look around at the surroundings here. It is pretty amazing. The little bit that I have seen of Morrowind, of like people playing and stuff, this definitely feels like it.
I can't let Lord Vivek down. Those monsters, it's too dangerous. What am I going to do? Did Canon Valasar send you? Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Seyda-Neen. Vivek be praised. Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacrilege if I don't enter my family's tomb and make Lord Vivek's inquiries. As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Daedra invaded the tomb. Makes it hard to talk to one's ancestors while monsters try to eat you. I'll also need your help when we reach the summoning chamber. Take this scroll with Lord Vivek's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection. You must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go inside when you're ready. I've already lost precious time due to the buoyant armiger's wounds, but I suppose a few more moments won't make the volcano erupt or the moonlit fall from the sky or anything. What else can I tell you, my friend? I'm not quite sure, and it wasn't my place to ask. When your living god gives you a task, you say, "Yes, my lord." The questions seem to involve the time before the tribunal, which I assume is why we must ask them of my long-dead ancestor. A few of my contemporaries can boast of a luminary such as Farina Andrino occupying a prime branch upon their family tree. Lady Farina studied at the feet of Sotha Sil and was counted among his companions before the tribunal rose to power. Who's Sotha Sil? It's like asking who are Vivek and Almalexia. They are the tribunal, the living gods of the Dunmer. Sotha Sil is the architect of time and the binder of oblivion. If you want to know more, we can talk after we've finished. Before we go in there and face those monsters, I want you to know how much I appreciate your aid in this matter. Just don't lose the scroll that contains Lord Vivek's questions. Now come, let's call forth my ancestor. I'll open the tomb door. Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra.
Alright, let's do it. Now, I do want to use one of those experience scrolls. Try and get up to level 4 or something like that. Then I'll go make some training gear for this character. Alright. And... I don't want to assign, I want to use one. Alright, let's go. We're going the... okay, just keep going. I'm sure there's lots of loot around here too. Alright. Am I like going the wrong way? Oh, there's a door there. Okay. Gotta go this way.
This used to be such a peaceful place. I came here as a young acrobat to meditate.
good, good. Alright, slowly making progress. Good, good. No loots. There's a coffer right here. Oh, just a lockpick. Okay, good. Let's go, guys, let's go!
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Okay.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions, Outlander.
Lord Vivek asked, the heart of the world, key to ascension, should I be filled with apprehension?
Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him. Ask the remaining questions, as my time here is short.
As the enemy of old returns, so devious and bold.
An enemy of old, yes. But not the one that Vivek presumes.
Did Sotha Sil in his unending crusade know our divinity would shrivel and fade?
Sotha Sil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple. Now, back to sleep.
Goodbye. Okay.
I hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
Okay. Gotta check all these urns for hopefully some good stuff. Ash, not... well, now that I'm making a stack of it, I may as well, but... okay. Good. My skills are leveling up quickly. Back outside. It's really better to use your experience scrolls and stuff like that when you're grinding. If you grind XP, but in this case, I think it's okay. I'll just use one of them for this purpose. Try and get this character leveled up a little bit. So far, I haven't really gotten to see the cliff divers. I've only seen them like actually hit an enemy a couple of times now.
Thank you for helping me complete my task. Now, I need to return to Vivek City. Have you been there? Oh, it's amazing. Ziggurats rising out of the water, the moonlit hanging in the sky above. You should meet me there so I can introduce you to Lord Vivek. Oh, just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected to. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. That's another reason for you to come to Vivek City, to help me explain what my ancestors said. Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in Seydanin to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivek City, head right to the palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivek will want to reward you for assisting me.
Okay.
I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivek City, head directly for Lord Vivek's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet everything we've learned. Of course. As I said, the tribunal consists of our 3 living gods, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. They lead us in spiritual matters and rule over Dunmere society as god monarchs of the Dark Elves. I serve Vivek, but honor the entire tribunal. Unfortunately, no. The Dunmer houses bow to the tribunal, but the savage Ashlanders refuse to acknowledge their divinity. The heretics never allowed themselves to be assimilated into the great houses. Instead, they hold to primitive superstitions.
Of course they do. Okay, so how far away is that? Oh, it's just down here. Okay. Seydanin, Vivek City, Balmora. Okay. That works.